Hello, team and friends online, new friends. My name is Joseph Zabrowski, and these are my links for my businesses online, which have allowed me to make a six-figure income each year for the last 2 years. And I'm going to get in more into that in just a minute. But I want to say to you up front, we just had a launch, and I'm going to get more into that. And made thousands of dollars on this launch, just like I've made thousands of dollars in the past on launches. And I'm going to get into that. But what I want to say up front to you is that one thing I realized this weekend during our launch, we had a huge webcast. It was like a 7-hour webcast, and I was listening to it, and it was something that people could buy into. And the speaker, Dave Wood, who's the top MLM recruiter online in the world, and he's our CEO of this business right here, Long Term Wealth Online, that I do. And when he was talking, I just realized, that oftentimes I'll come here and I'll just be wearing like a t-shirt or just anything. Like right now I'm wearing underwear, okay? And I just live my life how I want. And I used to be a businessman in the business world, in the conventional business world. Right now I'm still a businessman. I have a business degree. But one of the things I realized when I was listening to Dave this weekend was that, you know, if you're a man or a woman, I really believe in my heart that you don't want that that 9 to 5 nonsense. I mean, it really is BS. It truly is. I mean, the political games, the kissing up in order to move up the ladder, the just getting on the highway to hell every morning. If you're a real man and a real woman, you want to be free. It's just something that's in your heart. I just know because I can speak because I'm a man. I can't speak for women, but I know as a man, I'm wild at heart. And there's actually a book called Wild at Heart. If you ever get a chance, read it. There's so much truth in it. It's unbelievable. But when I was listening to Dave, that came to me. The fact that Dave's always wearing a tank top or something. I'm kind of the same way. I'm just relaxed and I can wear what I want. I don't have to live according to anybody's standards. And what I'm saying to you, if you're like a business, if you're in the business world right now, deep down in your heart, and even if you don't know it, because when I was in the business world, I didn't really know it. I thought I wanted what I was going for in that business world until I found something better. It was only when I found something better that I was able to realize, that stuff that I used to do was a bunch of nonsense. And when you find real freedom, it's just it does just what the word says. It sets you free. And if in your heart you want to be free, you don't want to have to listen to some schmuck who you probably most of the time you know more than they know, and you're a better candidate for moving up that ladder than they are. But they know how to kiss butt better. They know how to play games better, play political games better. And I don't know. This just came to me, so I'm sharing it with you. What I'm trying to say is that there's a whole new world online, and you can be part of that world, and you can really build and become better and be free and get stronger online. I've done it. Now I'm doing this video initially. I wanted to share with you our launch, okay? And I first want to say to you, I told you what I've done in the last couple of years, and I've given income proof after income proof on this stuff. I have a very small list, all right? I have a teensy-weensy little list. And the reason I do is because and when I first started Instant Payday, I kind of established a name. I was on the top of the leaderboard and always right behind Jeff Buchanan, just like a lot of people are now. But it was kind of in the infancy of the company, and I just established a name online. I was really kicking for the first 6 months, and I showed a lot of income proof, and as a result, I've had a lot of people mess with me. Hackers, they've messed with my opt-ins, intercepting a lot of stuff. I've been screwed with big time. YouTube has deleted some of my key accounts, and they've caused all kinds of problems, okay? And my opt-ins have gone down dramatically. But, on our team, the Beyond Your Dream team, I teach you how to take care of your team. And even though I have a teensy-weensy list, I have people on my team who have much bigger lists than me. But I'm saying this not to brag or anything. I'm saying it as a testimony as to what you can do, okay? I have a list of just over 2,000 people, and that is it. My main list is just over 2,000. In fact, all the people on my list is 2,000 people. Now, on my first month in Instant Payday, this is my Instant Payday back office, okay? Before I switched over to using the AWeber autoresponder, I was using the autoresponder that's for free in Instant Payday. And you can see in my first month here, I had 1,082 people. My first month. I've been doing this business for over 2 years now. So in a matter of 1 year and 11 months, I've only increased that list to over 1,000, like 1,300. Okay, and that's because of the problems that I have had. Okay, I've hired people to take care of these problems, but the point that I'm trying to make is, even though I have a teensy-weensy list, I'm able to make a six-figure income last year and the year before doing this business because I teach my team how to take care of their team, and I take care of my team. So the point I'm saying to you is, you don't have to be one of these gurus. You don't have to be one of these people who make these really big bucks and they got lists of 50,000 and 100,000 or whatever. You know, you can just be, you can have a really small list like me, but if you use good business practices and take care of your team and give your team value on a consistent basis, and you know, one of the things I do also is I pray for my team. If you really take care of them, you really genuinely care for them, you can build your business. Now, in the last Empower Network launch, okay, now I want to show you, just so that you see it, all right? Here's my AWeber, and this is my AWeber account, and I'm going to, I don't know why it's not, I should be logged in, but I'm going to log into it. Okay, so this is me, I just logged in. Now here's my list, okay? Right here. These are all my different lists, and the total is 2,300 people on my team. I've been doing this for 2 years, you guys. All right? And I told you I've been hacked into, I have had all kinds of problems. But that's all the people I have on my list. 2,363. And a lot of those are unsubscribed. So I got to, you know, it's probably actually 2,263. Okay? So, anyways, what I want to say to you here is that with that small of a list, I've been able to make the income I've made, and I'm kind of prefacing this for what I'm going to say about Empower Network. It is such an amazing, unbelievable business, you guys. It's unbelievable. Okay, now in the last Empower Network launch, and it was about, that launch was about a week to a week and a half, which is what they usually are. I made close to $13,000. Okay, $13,000 in about a week to a week and a, oh, in 1 week I made $13,000. That's what the launch was. Now that launch was a bigger ticket launch. We were launching bundles for sales that were typically $2,000 to $3,000 a pop. In this last launch, you know, our commissions were anywhere from $7 like to $250. So there's no way I'm going to have that kind of a, you know, I'm not going to make $13,000 in this launch because the tickets were 10 times bigger in the other launch. All right. So now I'm going to share with you, I'm going to go to my Empower Network back office, and the launch essentially went from August 13th to the 23rd, okay? It's still, the launch is still on, I think, to some degree, but the main part of the launch is over. So here, these are all my payments. This is me. I'm Our Father's Productions. That's the ministry I do, and I use my online businesses to fund my ministry, okay? That's reality for me. And these are my payments, these are my commissions, my earnings history in Empower Network. So I'm going to start at August 13th down here, and we're going to see how much money I've made in the last 10 days, of which this launch, from the beginning of this launch to the end of this launch, okay? Now, I'd like to find a calculator, but I'm just going to do it by head. You can see it right here, okay? The 13th, 25 is 75, 175, 200, 207, 407, 414, 421, 446, 646, 666, 673, 680, 705, 712, 719, 1119, 1139, 1149, 1154, 1161, 1168, 1368, 1388, 1413. Okay, I'm going to move this down now. 1413, I think I said. Okay, 1413. Let's see here. 1413. Okay, I'm going to start right there. So that's 1413. 14, 14, 1438, 1448, 1455, 1555, 15, 80, 16, 1625, 1630, 42, 1642, 16, 1642, 16, 67, 1687, 1712, 1737, 1937, 1937, 1962, 1962 would be 2162, 2362, 2562, 2762, 2812, 2812, 28 32, 3082, 3082, 3, okay, plus the, okay, that's 500 right there, 3082, 3582, 3582, 3602, 3852, 3852, 3852, 3952, 3952, and then $4,002. Okay, $4,002, you guys, in the last 10 days during this launch. All right. Now, the previous launch was $13,000 in a week. $4,002. All right. Now let me type that up just so I don't forget it. $4,002 in 1 week, in 10 days. Okay? Last one was 13,000. The ones before, I've always done good on these launches. Now, here's the point that I'm trying to make to everybody. On my team, and anyone, if you're just seeing this video for the first time and you're not on my team, you can click on this link and join my team. All right? Because I have people on my team who make really good money as well. All right? The point here is that if you establish yourself in our businesses right now, because there's always launches coming, because Empower Network is a diverse company. They're always growing and getting better, and there's going to be the next launch. And if you establish yourself and build yourself a team, and it doesn't even have to be a big team, you just establish yourself now, so that when the next launch comes, you can make this kind of money as well. Okay? And in the long run, if you treat it like a business and you get your feet planted now and get rolling and keep building and just use the business practices that we teach you, you'll be in the position to make this kind of money. Now, keep in mind, there's people in Empower Network that make 10 times the amount that I make, all right? 5 to 10 times the amount. Now, there's also people that make a lot less. But depending on your work ethic, you can do it. I'm not making any promise of income, but if you would look at it like a business, you treat it like a business, and you use what I'm telling you here, and we give you all kinds of training. We give you weekly webinars. We give you free training. You have a whole host of training that you can use to build your online career. So the links are right here. I hope to meet you. SeriousLivingOnline.com will start you with a free business, and then the Empower Network business is long-term wealth online. I hope to meet you. You take care, and God bless. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.